Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by money worries and ready to take control of your finances? Financial stress is a heavy burden that affects not only our bank accounts but also our overall well-being. It's a constant feeling of anxiety, worry, and fear that can lead to sleepless nights, strained relationships, and a general sense of unease. It's time to acknowledge that financial stress is a serious issue that needs to be addressed, and it's time to take action. The good news is that financial stress is not a permanent condition. It's a wake-up call, a signal that it's time to make some changes and take control of our financial lives. By addressing financial stress, we can improve our mental and physical health, strengthen our relationships, and unlock a sense of freedom and peace of mind. So, let's take the first step towards breaking free from financial stress. Let's acknowledge that it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to admit that we don't have all the answers. By doing so, we can start to build a stronger, more resilient financial foundation that will serve us well for years to come. Financial stress can creep up on us slowly, often without us even realizing it. One day, we're living paycheck to paycheck, and the next, we're drowning in debt with no clear way out. It's a vicious cycle that can be tough to break, but it's not impossible. By understanding the common challenges that lead to financial stress, we can start to identify the areas where we need to make changes. Debt is a major contributor to financial stress. Credit card debt, student loans, mortgages, the list goes on. It's easy to get caught up in the cycle of debt, especially when we're not paying attention to our spending habits. But debt is not the only culprit. Lack of savings is another major challenge that can lead to financial stress. When we don't have a safety net in place, unexpected expenses can send us into a tailspin of worry and anxiety. And then there are the unexpected expenses themselves, car repairs, medical bills, and home maintenance costs, just to name a few. These expenses can be overwhelming, especially when we're not prepared for them. But it's not just the expenses themselves that are the problem, it's the feeling of being constantly on edge, never knowing when the next financial blow might strike. The feeling of being overwhelmed can be paralyzing. We might feel like we're stuck, like there's no way out of the financial mess we're in. But the truth is, there is always a way out. It might not be easy, and it might not be quick, but it's possible to break free from financial stress and build a stronger, more secure financial future. One of the biggest challenges of financial stress is feeling like we're alone. We might feel like we're the only ones struggling to make ends meet, the only ones drowning in debt. But the truth is, financial stress affects millions of people around the world. It's a common problem that requires a common solution. A willingness to face our fears, take control of our finances, and make a plan for a better future. The good news is that there are many strategies and tips that can help us manage and alleviate financial stress. One of the most effective is budgeting. By creating a budget that actually works, we can start to feel more in control of our finances, more confident in our ability to make ends meet. It's not about depriving ourselves of the things we love, but about making conscious choices about how we spend our money. Another strategy is increasing our income. This might mean taking on a side hustle, asking for a raise at work, or pursuing additional education or training. Whatever the method, the goal is the same, to increase our earning potential and give ourselves more financial breathing room. Seeking professional advice is another crucial step in managing financial stress. This might mean consulting a financial advisor, credit counselor, or accountant. These professionals can provide valuable guidance and support as we navigate the complex world of personal finance. In addition to these strategies, there are many other tips and techniques that can help us alleviate financial stress. We can start by paying off high-interest debt, building an emergency fund, and investing in our future. We can also focus on increasing our financial literacy, staying informed about personal finance, and avoiding get-rich-quick schemes. One of the most powerful things we can do to break free from financial stress is to tell ourselves a new story. Instead of believing that we're stuck, that we're not good enough, or that we're inherently bad with money, we can start to believe that we're capable, that we're strong, and that we're worthy of financial freedom. I want to share a personal story with you, one that illustrates the power of transformation when it comes to financial stress. A few years ago, I was drowning in debt, struggling to make ends meet, and feeling overwhelmed by financial worry. But I didn't give up. I started by taking small steps, creating a budget, paying off debt, and building an emergency fund. It wasn't easy, and it wasn't quick, but slowly but surely, I started to feel more in control of my finances. I started to believe in myself, to trust that I had the power to create a better financial future. And you know what? I did it. I broke free from financial stress, and I started to build a life of financial freedom. It wasn't a magic trick, and it wasn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It was hard work, determination, and a willingness to take control of my finances. The same can be true for you. You don't have to be stuck in financial stress forever. You can break free, you can take control, and you can build a life of financial freedom. It won't be easy, and it won't be quick, but it will be worth it. So, let's recap the key points we've discussed today. Financial stress is a real and serious issue that affects millions of people around the world. It's a common problem that requires a common solution, a willingness to face our fears, take control of our finances, and make a plan for a better future. By understanding the common challenges that lead to financial stress, by implementing strategies and tips for managing and alleviating financial stress, and by believing in ourselves, we can start to break free from financial stress and build a life of financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's your experience with financial stress, and what steps are you taking to break free? Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more financial tips and advice.